You know, we all have questions when we first start a fitness program. Stick around. We're going to answer some of those questions. Hi everyone, it's Pam with Organizer Easy 911 and welcome back to another episode of my weekly weight loss vlog series where I take you along with me on my own personal weight loss journey and along the way hopefully point out how the path to organization and the path to weight loss are parallel journeys. I need to confess something. Last week's video I was so uncomfortable uploading. I got to tell you, it was the most difficult thing I ever had to do. And that's because it's hard to see what you look like at this weight doing exercises. But I went ahead and uploaded the videos as they were because a lot of the videos out there don't show the beginning struggles of the exercises. They don't look pretty when you first start doing it, okay? You saw the difference between how Christy did an exercise and I did the exercise. It was vastly different. But you know, you've got to kind of laugh at it and just keep pushing through because that's the key. If we allow ourselves to be stopped by this uncomfortable feeling, you're never going to keep going with it. And that's the main point that I wanted to say. Hey, if I'm willing to put it out there and let everybody see how, you know, I look doing these exercises, please feel comfortable in doing it because that's the only way you're going to get to your weight loss goals or your fitness goals. Now last week I took you with me on one of my training sessions with my amazing trainer and dear friend Christy, and there was a lot of information that last week's video was just going to be too long if I included it in it. So in this week's vlog, I'm going to kind of continue with some of the footage we shot last week and address some of the questions people have either private messaged me or emailed me or just my own questions that I've had along this journey, okay? So I hope you enjoy it.
We live in a neighborhood where all the streets are lined with lights. Will you use the light post as your marker? So from, say, your first lamppost to the next lamppost, if you're just starting out, just walk it. At the lamppost, maybe stop, hold the lamppost, do 10 exercises, walk to the next one, stop at the lamppost, do whatever your exercise of choice is. 10 of these, walk to the next one. As you progress, you started jogging.
Yes.
You jogged from one lamppost to the next, then walked to the next. As you got stronger and better and lighter, you were able to jog 2 lampposts. So that's free.
You used to tell me when I was sitting at the desk, you'd say get up and just do less than 5 minutes of some exercise and bank that exercise all day long. Because if you do 5 minutes every hour,
Yes.
after 6 hours,
30
minutes, that's 30-minute workout you have done in that day.
The more you move your body, the more calories your body is burning. So you've got to move. And it doesn't, at this point, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You just have to do something. You've got to be active. You've got to get up out of the chair. And that is another reason why with your knees, sitting for a long time is not a good idea.
No.
You need to get up and get them moving.
When I sit, my legs swell, the pressure on my knee builds. And that's the key, is that movement. You've told me that time and time again. So when I'm having one of my worst days with the pain in my knees, I remember to get up and move. And a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video saying, you know, that you just have to work through it sometimes. I'm not saying if you have a fever or if you're really sick, but there are mornings that I wake up and it's like the last thing I want to do is move this amount of weight around. It hurts. And you know what? That's just the reality. You're not going to get to your goal unless you do the work. Like you said, you've got to do the work. Same with exercising. I can come there and help guide you, but when I leave, you have to do the work.
It's like, you know, you have a really messy closet or garage and you walk through with blinders on because you don't want to see the problem.
Exactly.
You have to face it and do it every day.
Weighing every day. I didn't like doing that at first. Because
No.
I didn't want to face it. And then it would play mental games. I would be like, oh my gosh, I went up a half pound. And I ate so well. What the heck? Give up the diet because if I ate well yesterday and I gained a half pound. But by weighing myself every day, you said you start to see what your body does. And there are days, and then you can pick out what's happening. If I don't get my water or if I lose sleep, my weight loss stops. And I did a video on that as well. And I got the sleep I needed, I upped my water, and last week, boom, 2 pounds. I've also, by your tracking, your recommendation to every morning step on the scale, good or bad, own it. I've noticed that my body has a pattern. And you picked it up, actually. Because she has me text her my weight every
day.
So I have to be accountable. We noticed that my body seems to hold the pounds for like 5 days, 4 or 5 days, and then suddenly drop a pound and then drop a pound the next day. It's like, boom.
You're not a gradual loser.
I'm not a gradual loser, no.
You're a full-blown loser. You're a loser in big ways. But yes, you have a tendency to stay the same weight for 5 days, and then you will drop a large chunk at one time. So, but that's part of learning how your body works, and everybody's different. But you'll never learn that unless you track.
Okay.
Well, it teaches you about your body and how your body works. Everybody's different, so it's learning about yourself.
Because then when you see that weight isn't coming off, look back and say, okay, look here, I only got 4 hours of sleep that night, I got 5 hours the next night. Okay, sleep goes off, I see my weight stalling.
Yes. Your weight is a reflection of your daily life. There's no other way to get around that.
Right.
And if your weight is up, it's because you have done something to do that. Your body just doesn't do it by itself. You're in control of what...
You mean I can't blame my body?
So that is the biggest part of taking ownership of your mess.
Yes, and that's the same with clutter.
Yes, I mean,
you can't blame the desk, you can't blame the house. Everybody says, my house is too small, my desk isn't big enough. No, it's that.
And you're not big boned. We're all the same size.
I'm not big boned, yes. And I don't have a slow metabolism, and I don't have...
Right. There's a reason you have to start taking ownership of your issues.
And if there's issues, like you said, take ownership
but they're
of them
fixable.
and fix them.
That's right.
Exercise program and even diet programs are very personal to that person, how their life rolls. Same with organizing. There's no two people who organize the same way.
Well, and you have to figure out there's no really wrong system. It's the system that will work for you, that gets you the results. So just like organizing, some things work for some people.
Right.
Other people need a whole different system.
Right.
It's whatever one you will follow. Because a system is crap if you don't do it.
Exactly.
So you can have 1,000 diet plans and 1,000 exercise plans or 1,000 bins, and if you don't use it, it doesn't work.
Exactly.
So finding a system that you will stick to is the key. And moving your body.
And you have been wonderful at helping me with that, because I told you in one of my first videos, I have a book of excuses on how to just get around. Oh, I can't diet today. I can't watch my, what I eat today. Someone's coming in today.
Too busy.
She's got an answer for every excuse, and she keeps me on track.
Why my kids hate me.
No.
All right.
Okay, I hope answering some of these questions helped you as much as they helped me. If they did, please give me a big old thumbs up, poke that like button below, and if you have any of your own fitness or weight loss questions that you want to get answers to, please leave them in the comments below. I will talk to Christy, we will figure out some answers, and in then future videos we will answer that question. Who knows, I might even do a future video of just Q&As to answer some of your questions. And don't forget to check back next week. I'm really excited. Christy's joining me in my kitchen. We're going to talk about meal preparations and meal plans and how to get things together so that if you have a busy schedule, you can make sure you stay on track with your healthy eating. All right, so I'm sure you're going to enjoy that one as well. So again, check back next week. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please, if that subscribe button below is still red, click on that subscribe button below and become part of our weight loss and organizing family. I'm Pam with Organizer EZ 911. I'll see you next week.